Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another UEC video. Today it's the Canadian Grand Prix, round 9 I believe of this championship. And yeah, I'm very excited actually for this race. I don't know why, I never driven in Canada before, at least on this year's game. But I'm very excited for this race. But yeah, first I want to start with looking at the team standings, because we're still very much in this championship fight with a few rounds left. As you can see in Monza and in the Netherlands, we scored a total of 55 points, so that's almost the maximum. And yeah, we are now leading with FRC and MAR behind us. It's only a few points difference, so yeah, of course in this round we have to continue this form and just try to keep P1. As for the driver standings, we're currently P3, just behind Joji. Yeah, he's basically our main rival, also our teammate, but yeah, we have a 50-point gap to him. So for this race, it's just the aim to try to close the gap, if that's possible. I don't think we can close a 50-point gap, but still, we're just going to try to do our best and hopefully just close the gap on him, but it's going to be a challenge, of course. Anyway, we're almost at the end of this outlap, I want to say. I'm still not sure if it's an outlap. I think it's an outlap. Yeah, every single week I don't know what it is. I just forget the terms or the correct terms of Formula 1. Doesn't matter. First lap, sorry. First qualifying lap of this session. Yeah, going to the turn 1 right now, and we're going to cut it a little bit, not that aggressively, but it doesn't matter. Of course, this is the first lap. It's a little bit messy, as you can see. Second turn was difficult as well. We really had some issues with the stabilization of the rear, but still an okay first sector, I would say, even though we made a few mistakes. Yeah, turns 3 and 4, I believe that is, or 5, something like that. Just clean, no issues. Turn 8 and 9, I believe. Clean, didn't invalidate. It's easy to invalidate over there, so yeah, just be careful with that. Then we go towards the hairpin, this is, and we are downshifting to second gear, as you can see, because we don't really have this enough speed to carry it with the third gear. Plus acceleration at the end is, well, for me it's just terrible. But yeah, downshift to second, going towards the final 2 corners this is, and you can actually cut that very first corner a lot. And because of that, we're going to gain a lot of time and go to provisional pole position, as you can see, a 197, as if that's much better. Yeah, I wasn't really satisfied with that, but if you look back at it, it's really decent. Anyway, going for our second run, hopefully we can improve this lap time, because I still think there's like almost 4 tenths into it, but it's going to be difficult. Yeah, first corner we really cut that one, and because of that we're going to gain a lot of time. Also on the exit, this time the rear is much stable. Still don't know these corner names. Almost 2 tenths. There was a car. Almost 2 tenths down on our lap time. Purple on the first sector, it says. Not sure if that's the truth, but yeah, we're just going to continue, of course. We did lose a little bit of time through that chicane, but yeah, still improving, of course. Going through turn 8 and 9, we are actually gaining, and yeah, we're almost 2 tenths up. But yeah, this corner, the turn 10 this is then, the hairpin, we are going to take it very aggressively. This time even better than the previous lap time. Almost improving 3 tenths after it. So yeah, I mentioned 4 tenths, but yeah, it's almost the same right now. Final 2 corners, a little bit more careful this time, and we're losing significantly compared to our previous lap time. You can see 2.5 tenths gain instead of 3 tenths, and that puts us on a 195. So even though there was an improvement, I'm not quite satisfied with it, to be fair. Especially that last 2 corners, it was just messy. It wasn't that quick or anything close to aggressive. But yeah, we're hoping to change that in the final run of this qualifying session with around 45 seconds left to go. Yeah, we're just going to push it and really send it through turn 1. A little bit careful, but turns 2 is going to be pretty decent. We're getting a little bit of lap time, so a little bit more aggressive actually, even though we're still in a red. Turns 4 and 5, this is, no, 3 and 4, sorry. This is 5 and this is 6. Yeah, we're up by a few thousandths of a second, but that doesn't matter. We still have a sector and a half to go. Yeah, it's a straight, so I don't really count that one as a sector. Through turns 8 and 9, still, yeah, we're losing actually a lot of lap time. So right now this isn't looking good for us. Going purple it says, so that's a little bit questionable. Maybe the delta is glitched again, just like in Italy. But yeah, hairpin time. We gained a lot of time through there. I should say like half a tenth maybe. And now 300ths of a second faster, improving our lap time. Approaching turn 13 and 14 this time, going to take it very aggressively, as you can see, cutting the first corner as much as possible. And now we are almost 2 tenths below our lap time. And this is going to be a very juicy one. Yes! A 1:09.2. And as you can hear, I was very happy with that. It's pole position by almost 3 tenths towards our teammate Theodore and Joji in P4, that is. I did expect them to be closer in lap times, but still, this is pretty good to be fair. As long as we can just keep this pace in the race, then I think we're just looking good and potentially get a 1, 2, 3 if that's possible. Anyway, let's go to the race right now.
Pole position.
So yeah, here we are. We're shutting on hards, and it's going to be 4 lights, 5 red lights, and it's away. Really quick actually, they went away, the red lights. But yeah, nevertheless, we still get a good run leading into turn 1, trying to keep it of course. As my teammate he had a little bit of a look down the inside. But yeah, it doesn't matter. We still are in P1, and that's already a virtual safety car. And it seems like it's one of the orange cars. That's Team GRS. They a little bit further behind in the championship. We didn't even finish the first sector, and there's already a virtual safety car. So that's a little bit questionable, but it doesn't matter. We're going to skip towards the end of this virtual safety car and continue the racing. It's almost ending, and we're in the green. Just very, very close to the delta.
Possible timing.
Yeah, exactly. It's the worst timing ever, having a virtual safety car ending on an exit of a corner, because you already want to accelerate and you can't, because if you do that and cross the delta, you will be penalized with a drive-through. And honestly, the drive-through is one of the worst penalties you can actually get, because you're only gonna lose a lot of time, but apart from that, it's just so unnecessary. I prefer to lose like 3 tenths in a race than actually get a drive-through, because it's like, oh, this is a short track, but it's like 20 to 15 seconds around that. Anyway, we are on a charge. As you can see, there are 2 purple sectors for us. Theodore is actually really close behind us, and yeah, he's keeping me honest. So he's trying to push me, of course. Just staying behind for now, since we have the upper hand. So yeah, just trying to play team game. And Joji is in P5, so a 1-2-5. We did have fast lap, but it got taken away instantly. Doesn't matter, to be fair. It's still a very long race, and we are on the hard. So we're just trying to play the long game right now, and hopefully, yeah, we can do that with our teammates who can actually defend against Positive, who is on the faster medium compounds of tire. But yeah, in lap 7 right now, he has a 3 seconds time penalty, as you can see, and he's still close to us as well. So is Theodore, and Joji isn't, because I think he got a little bit of wing damage at some point. But yeah, that's just very unfortunate.
Box.
Yeah. A safety car instantly on lap 7. So we're going to box right now for 2 sets of medium tires. So it's going to be hard, medium, medium. That's our strategy. Yeah, I was instantly thinking about changing the strategy, as you can hear. So this is going to be a very interesting one, because we were planning to go on the hards until like lap 18, something like that. And then of course change to a new set of mediums. So yeah, it does make the race interesting, and we don't have to worry about double stacks, by the way, since yeah, the other guy who crashed, yeah, he was my teammate, or he was at least in the same pit box, I should say. He is my teammate, so we don't have to worry about that now. And of course, that makes life a little bit easier. Also, I did make a few adjustments in this video, as you can see. I'm trying to just play with the pit stops right now, giving you guys different camera angles. I hope you enjoyed that one, because I'm willing to keep this. But yeah, let me know what you think about it, and yeah, leave a comment behind. So this is the end of the safety car, and it's actually coming in the pits, or I should say it's already in the pits. And yeah, we're going racing again. Armor King, he is leading us for this restart, and he's on the old sets of hard tires. So yeah, he's going to be probably very slow compared to our new mediums, and I'm actually trying to overtake him as soon as possible. Already closing up like, I don't know, like a tenth and a half in that first corner alone, and now we have a run on him at the end of turn 2, and we're going to send it down the inside in turn 4. This is very clean overtake. He actually gave me a lot of space to work with. So yeah, I think he already knew this was about to happen. But yeah, he still deserves a little tap on his back, of course, because there was just clean racing, of course, and he didn't hold me up. So I'm pleased with that. So yeah, now we are in the lead of the Grand Prix, of course. Armor King, he's behind us, but I think Theodore is going to overtake him very soon, since he is on the faster compound as well, as we set actually a fastest middle sector right now. So yeah, we are just trying to focus for now, and probably trying to push as far as we can, because yeah, Theodore, he's going to keep me honest for sure. He has the pace, he has the tires, but yeah, so that means we have to concentrate until the end of the race probably, because yeah, my teammate Theodore is very quick, so I'm just expecting him to keep me honest the entirety of the race, as we set the fastest lap time now. So yeah, we just have to concentrate and go towards the end of the race, because still everything can happen, of course, especially with this interesting strategy now going on a double compound of medium tires. And we actually skipped towards lap 23 because
right time.
I have to be honest, nothing happened during those lap times. There was no safety car. I only got one warning, to be fair, but apart from that, nothing really happened. So yeah, we're going for our second pit stop of this race.
Into the pits we go.
Of course, I already mentioned it. We're going for a new set of medium tires. And again, trying a new camera angle. Because, I don't know, I just kind of feel like we have to change it up from time to time. So yeah, this is our final pit stop of this Grand Prix. And we aren't in the lead anymore. We did lead the Grand Prix until lap 23, but of course now with the pit stop, yeah, we are behind HBR Parker, who's on a very old set of hard compound tires, but he will lose a lot.
Okay, 6 seconds. Come on.
So we're just trying to hype ourselves up to close this gap as fast as possible, and yeah, just in 2 corners alone, you can already see it's 5.5 seconds already. So I think we gained like over a second almost at this stage. It's 5.0 right now. So yeah, these tires are, besides that they're very new and fresh, of course, those hard compound of tires, they are really, really slow. I don't want to say it's the driver, it's the tires, of course.
So I said 6 seconds, right? It's 4.5.
So yeah, we are catching a lot on him,
he's
but
boxing.
he is boxing right now. So yeah, he's not gonna hold us up, of course. That's good. But yeah, now we just have to drive for, I think that's 11 laps on these medium compound of tires, and just try to extend the gap as well. Because yeah, Theodore on new tires, he is, besides that he's quick, he is very aggressive as well. So yeah, it's for us, it's just trying to manage the gap and maybe extend it as we did in the first hint.
Okay.
And so we did for the past few laps. We are on lap 33 on to lap 35 right now. Nothing really happened, to be fair. So yeah, every lap we just extended the gap towards Theodore and the rest. Joji actually is fighting still for P4, that is, because potentially P3, but it's going to be a little bit difficult for him to catch him, of course, since HPR Parker, he's on the softer compound of tires. And even though the softs are dropping very quickly, I don't think there's enough time for him to actually make a move, since the tires are, well, somewhat equal on race pace. For his sake, I do hope he will get P3 or at least P4 in this Grand Prix, so that we can of course extend the gap towards MAR and FRC. And of course we're trying to close the gap towards Joji in the championship as well. And we are going to do that this race. If he will finish P5, then it's going to be like 10 juicy points. No wait, 25 points for the Grand Prix and P5. I think that's P10. Oh, then my calculations are off. Then we have, then we're going to get 15 point gain on Joji in this Grand Prix. I don't know what happened, my brain just turned off or something. But yeah, final 2 corners of this Grand Prix, and it's going to be a very juicy, easy win, I should say, with dominating every single lap, every second of this Grand Prix, and taking 25 points towards our name. And yeah, that's actually a very good result. I'm very pleased with that. Of course, my teammate Theodore, he drove amazing as well. He is getting P2 in this race. And Joji actually got, I'm not sure which driver it was, but he got P4 on the road. So, very good from him as well. Again, scoring 55 points this weekend. Go. So, we're closing the gap and extending it towards MAR and FRC, the other guys who are close to us in the driver championship. And we're looking at the race results of this Grand Prix, of course. MAR did score a P5 and a P9, and they got a fast lap, but it doesn't count because there will be no point awarded for that. So I don't know how much points they will get and how much points we got on them. But if you did enjoy this video, then don't forget to like and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you in the next episode. Ciao!